and the omnibus. So I was forced into the Archers when I was a child. And look, it's come back to bite me later on. I'm awash with the stuff.
The Archers is the world's longest-running radio show, with more than 15,000 episodes broadcast. Despite being a rural flavour show, The Archers is recorded in the heart of the UK's second-largest city, Birmingham.
You're listening to Monday's episode of The Archers from BBC Radio 4.
She was ever so nice, Helen, and it meant a lot to Neil to meet her.
I can imagine. Oh, she looked lovely in the photo. I've known Neil forever and I had no idea that he was found as a baby.
And thank you for the day off. I was so glad I could be with him.
Susan, there's no need for thanks. I'm sorry I didn't ask sooner.
When we got home after, we just sat on the sofa together for a bit quietly. Finally, he said it was like a load had been lifted. One he'd forgotten he was carrying.
Oh, Neil.
Oh, sorry, Helen, look at me going on.
No.
Now, how are you getting on with your house situation?
Well, still planning to live with Tom and Natasha while we find somewhere.
Personally, I don't know how you're doing it, if I'm honest.
Well, it's a case of needs must, I'm afraid. The real issue so far has been getting the boys to pack up all their extra stuff so that Tom and Natasha could put their things up when we're all in together.
Oh, of course, I hadn't thought.
Yeah, but try getting Henry to do that when he's busy with the goats and planning his You Know Your Onions event.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's all happening in the car park now, apparently. I've roped in Mum and Dad to do most of the hard work.
Well, apparently that's what grandparents are for.
You should know, Susan.
I tell you what, that garden Pat and Tony have done for Nova and sounds so lovely.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, they love spending time in it and they're learning so much too, you know. Like growing things and how much water you need.
No, not much these days, the weather we've been having.
It's funny, the girls treat the farmhouse as if it's their own home. Like they just leave their stuff lying around all the time. You know, I might do the same.
Right. That's the yogurt started. Oh, one day they'll learn to be tidy, you watch.
Yeah, well, they better. I've got a feeling that Auntie Natasha likes to keep an ordered house.
Oh? She said anything?
No, but you can tell, can't you? I mean, their place is always in better shape than ours is, and that's with two little ones.
You're a better woman than me, Helen. I mean, I love Tracy to bits, but if I had to live with her and Chasser, I'm not sure I'd manage it.
Well, like I said, needs must. It was good of them to offer.
This is probably just time for you to find your forever home.
How to USB the audio GuestBook. Plug in the headset card and power card. Power supply AA batteries or USB full power. Place the headset on the phone. Plug the power card into the power adapter. How to record the host greeting. Long press the middle button for 5 seconds. After hearing the sound of D, don't release your finger until you pick up the headset. Start record your greeting. Hum up after recording your greeting. How to record the guest greeting. Pick up the headset. The recorder automatically plays greeting. After hearing the sound of D, start recording the greeting. Hum up after recording the greeting.
For more information, please look at the link in the description.
Everything all right with the delivery van, Tom?
Yeah, the oil light started showing yesterday, so I've just topped her up. Should be fine now. And I just need to make some room in the back. Get some stuff up for the house. Need to offload it before I do today's delivery.
Oh, the ground's soft. Yeah, well, that'll be all the rain.
Yeah, and that'll be due to global warming.
He's not wrong there. No. Tony, watch out.
What? Oh no!
What's happening? Where's all this water coming from?
Over there.
The brook.
It must have overtopped. Oh, and the smell.
Oh, it's raw sewage.
The treatment station must be overflowing. Tom, get the brushes.
What?
It's coming so fast, we have to push it over to the drain.
Sewage? How?
Tom, go and grab the brooms from the barn.
The smell.
It's coming so fast.
We have to stop it before it gets to the house.
And the dairy. Oh, I must warn Helen.
Here.
Oh, Helen,
Come on, Tom.
Pick up.
We need to get it towards the drain.
Oh, it's too much, Dad. It's too much.
Towards the drain. Quickly.
Oh, it won't stop coming. Oh, it's disgusting. There's poo floating in it.
We have to stop it before it gets to the buildings. We have to.
What, just the two of us? It's coming in waves. There's no way.
We have to try. We can't let it get to the dairy.
Oh, this isn't going to work, Dad. Oh, that smell.
No, Tom, put your phone away. Your mother's already gone to call, Helen.
I'm calling David. We need their yard scraper, something that'll shift gallons. These brooms are hopeless.
Good thinking. I'll get the power hose. See if I can blast this muck into the drain.
No, Susan's in the cheese room.
Get anything you can and block the bottom of the doors, Helen, before it gets in.
Honestly, Mum, I can't see anything.
Helen, it's sewage. We've got to. The brook must have burst its banks.
Sewage? But how?
Heaven alone knows, but it's definitely sewage, so you've got to act quickly. Block the front and back entrances. It's not very deep yet, but it's still coming and it's disgusting.
Oh, too late. Mum, it's here. Oh, God, it's revolting.
Save whatever you can before it gets into the storage room. Go!
Susan! Susan! I need your help. It's an emergency.
Ben, mate, you're a lifesaver.
What the hell's going on?
Have you guys not been affected?
By what?
Sewage soup, basically.
Oh my God.
And it's disgusting. Mum reckons there's a discharge from the treatment station into our brook and it's overtopped the banks. I mean, it's just come out of nowhere. Mate, you do not want to know what we've seen floating in it.
But the smell!
Yeah. Now, is there any chance you can use the scraper to try and push as much as you can down the drain? If it gets to the tea room and the shop, we're screwed.
Why don't you take the driver's seat then? You know what to do.
Okay, cheers.
What can I do?
Helen needs all the help she can get in the dairy.
Okay.
Clarrie's gone to check on the tea room and shop.
Susan, prop the storage room door open with that bucket, quick.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, Lord, look at it. It's pouring in.
Get the cheeses onto the trolley. We can only use the top shelf, not the bottom. No, we mustn't let any of it get splashed.
What happened? Any idea?
No, I just know that we need to save as much cheese as we can. No, don't bother with the bottom two shelves of cheese, they're already ruined.
Oh, Helen.
Right, so let's get as much as we can out of here, okay, Susan?
Oh, the hygiene measures we take coming in here to work. And now we're wading through human waste.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. Come on.
Yeah, of course.
Helen? Susan?
Oh, we're in here.
I'm here to help.
Oh, good lad. We can use all the help we can get.
Pat's outside with Tom's delivery van to move this lot.
Right, I'll Willie take them, shall I? If we pile it too high, they might fall.
Right, yes, good thinking. And don't go too fast or
Yep.
they'll get splashed. But be quick.
Oh, no, pressure.
Oh. Helen?
Huh?
You okay?
Just look at it. We've got to save as much as we can.
Tell me what I can do.
Go out to the corridor and grab another trolley.
Right, got it.
Come on, keep it together.
Helen, you need to take a break.
No, I'm fine.
No, we're not machines.
But all
Stop for a second.
That cheese, Mum, that was the Easter batch. What are we going to do?
We salvaged what we could.
Mum and Dad said to shout if you need anything else. Dad said he'll come round as soon as he can, but hang on to the scraper for as long as you need.
Thanks, Ben. You've been brilliant.
Oh, that scraper has been a godsend. Without it, we'd have been overwhelmed.
Mum, you're exhausted too. Go inside for a bit.
Tony hasn't stopped since it started.
It's a good job Brookfield escaped it.
So far. But this stuff is dangerous. I dread to think what's in it. The diseases.
Oh.
What else can I do for you?
No, Ben, you've got work.
It's fine. I called the surgery and told them there's an emergency. Let me check Tony's okay to carry on scraping.
Okay. Oh, Mum, how can anything like this even happen?
I know.
When you hear about things like this in the news, but the reality when it's happening to you.
It's not just revolting, it's heartbreaking too.
All our work, just ruined in a matter of minutes.
I can only guess all the rain has overwhelmed the treatment station, it's discharged the excess sewage into our brook, which then flooded, but who knows?
Surely they should be prepared for that kind of emergency.
You'd think.
Tony's fine to keep scraping. Says he feels better doing something.
Okay.
Thanks, Ben.
It looks like it's finally slowing out there.
Thank God for that. Mum?
Oh, it's all happening again, isn't it? Next it'll be tests and clean-ups and lab results.
You're all doing everything you can.
It's not our fault, Mum. We just have to deal with it.
Yeah, this time it really is someone else's fault.
Well, we have to just keep putting one foot in front of the other until it's over.
It's a horrible thing. I'm so sorry.
You're right, Ben. The dangers of untreated sewage, all the potential diseases, and E. coli is probably number one on that list.
We don't know anything yet, Mum. Please don't do that to yourself.
Helen's right. It's hard, but you've got enough to deal with already.
Yeah, it might not happen. Let's not catastrophise.
Not when it's a catastrophe already.
Well, easy to say, I know. But you've already started pushing back at it, and the day's not over yet.
Oh, look at the time. You'll have to pick up Jack from school soon.
Yeah, it feels like a minute ago that Susan and I started a batch of yoghurt. Oh, it'll have to be chucked away.
We got quite a lot of the cheese out. That's something.
Yeah, it's safe in the packing shed, but the lowest two shelves in the storage room, they're practically marinating in it.
Oh. Tom, Susan, how's it down there?
It didn't get to the shop or the tea room, and it doesn't look like it will.
Right.
It's slowing, but it hasn't stopped.
Natasha sent coffee.
Oh, brilliant, thanks.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Ben, you need this.
Thanks.
Customers were leaving because of the smell.
Natasha's in beats.
No one wants to have tea and cake surrounded by the stench of...
Don't.
Please, Tom. Sloshing through faecal matter is
Susan.
bad enough without hearing descriptions.
Which you've just done.
Sorry.
The car park's well and truly had it.
Henry wanted his event in the car park.
Mum, that's not important.
He's been so enthusiastic about it.
Yeah, well, we'll have to deal with it.
Helen.
Clarrie said there's been no one in the shop since midday.
It's not surprising, is it?
Word will get around if it hasn't already, from the tea room customers, and anyone who saw this mess when they came to the shop.
Yeah. Well, I need to get going. It's nearly delivery time, and I haven't even started packing the veg boxes yet.
Well, I can give you a hand before I collect Jack. There's nothing much we can do in the dairy until it stops completely.
No, let me do that. I'm happy to.
Okay. Well, thanks, Ben. Let's go then. Right.
Oh, Helen, the yoghurt was in the pasteuriser. That was hours ago.
No, I've turned the electricity off, don't worry.
Oh, what a nightmare of a day.
Yep, it isn't even over yet.
I suppose I can help with the veg boxes too then, if we're not going back into the dairy.
Oh, thank you. Yes, please.
Okay. Take care of you two.
Yeah.
It was an awful time, Helen. The E. coli outbreak. I don't want to go back to that.
Then we won't. It's all going to need a massive clean-up, but we'll do it properly. Cover everything.
Look at it.
Oh, we should remind Dad it's nearly time to do the milking.
Yes. And the milk. Oh, this is just ridiculous. That water company's got a lot to answer for.
Yeah, looks like it.
It's the only sensible explanation. And we're the ones dealing with the fallout. It's not right. Look at it. Our farm.
I know, but thank goodness it didn't get into the house.
No. Just everywhere else.
Come on, Mum. We'll work together.
How are we going to get through this, Helen?
moving mics around again.
So what do you do?
I do the spot effects on the arches. Just any
Are you what we call Foley then?
Kind of. Yep.
Okay. And these are all part of the paraphernalia of production.
Yep. That's the ball bar. That's
this one.
Yep. That's.
Actually, mine, but I just wish there was something practical I could do to help them, Caroline.
I think the Archers has had this immense popularity over the years, basically because it has always very accurately reflected the reality of life and living in a rural community at whatever